and today we're going to do a 10-minute long video. We're going to work a little bit on a relaxation technique that I have for helping Ruby and Bailey both calm down when they get really excited. And then we're also going to work with Ruby on our distractions with stay. Because I know we've worked with stay with duration and distance. So now we're going to add a little bit of distraction, which I know is going to be really hard for Ruby because Ruby loves squeak toys. So that's what I'm going to use as a distraction to kind of challenge her. So first off, I'm going to show you the relaxation technique. So come here, Ruby. So first things first, when our puppies get really, really excited, one of the things that we can do is you're going to have Ruby sit, and then you're just going to wrap your arms around her, almost like you're giving her a hug, okay, just like this, and you're going to do circular motions right on her chest. Yes. Yes. So what you're doing is you're just going around in a circular motion right here on her chest, which is where her heart is, and the circular motions go along with her breathing, and it helps her calm down because it also is in time with her beating heart. Yes. So you're just going to have her sit just like this, almost like you're giving her a hug. And just nice little circular motion. Yes, and she gives kisses, which is awesome. And you can also whisper to her. Say, good girl, Ruby. There's a good girl. Yes. And this can help work when you have friends come over, or when you're getting ready to go somewhere and she gets really, really excited. Just take her in your arms and start going with that circular motion right there on the soft part of her chest. And it'll help calm little Ruby and Bailey down. Yes, it will, so they don't get too excited, okay? Oh, good girl. And see, I can even do it when she's facing me. I'm just using my thumbs right underneath her armpits. And we're going around in a nice little circle. And her eyes are getting sleepy because she likes it. Good girl. There we go. All right. So that's a little bit of a relaxation technique. Just make sure you're doing it nice and slow. That way it goes along with her heartbeat. All right, Ruby. Do you want to do some stay with distractions? Yes. All right.
Well, I actually sent...
So I'm going to have Miss Ruby come up here. Come here, Ruby. Good girl. Sit. Stay. Sit. Stay. Stay. So I've got a distraction here with me. It does make noise. Anytime she gets up, remember, we immediately put her right back into her spot. Now with the distractions, I'm only going a step or two away from her. I'm not going a long ways because that's going to freak her out and she's going to want to come with me. We don't want that. We want to get her used to having distractions. Stay. Sit. Stay. Good. Stay, Ruby. Good girl. So we're starting nice and small. I'm just using my squeaky toy, squeaking it a few times, and putting it on the ground. Now gradually, after you guys practice a bit, you're going to get the squeaky toy closer and closer to her face. You're also going to start moving it around her body, making sure she doesn't move, and even throwing it, okay? So, when you guys are practicing at home, practice with Ruby's favorite toy. That's going to be something that's going to be really, really hard for her. It's going to be a challenge. But this is helping her understand that stay means she has to be in her spot and not moving, okay? So come here, Ruby, let's move around. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. So it's important between every stay and every command that you move them around, kind of get them out of that mindset, and then put them right back into it, okay? So come here, Ruby. Come here. Good girl. Sit. Stay. Good. So she's staying in the same spot. Ruby, back here. Sit. Stay. So immediately, I give her the no noise, the and move her right back into her spot. I don't let her go and get the toy, okay? Stay. Squeaky's dying. Good. Stay, Ruby. Good. Stay. So we're doing it nice and short, just kind of giving her those little bursts. Okay, come here. Sit. Ruby, sit. Stay. This one's a little harder because it has a little bit louder squeak, so she's a little more attuned to it. Okay. Ruby, come here. Come here. Come here. Yours. Ruby, come here. Come here. Ruby. Ruby, come. Sit. Stay. Sit. Stay. So, I want to make sure that she's getting it, which is, practicing for a few minutes. This means I want you guys to practice at least 5 minutes a day, whether you're practicing this command or other commands. At least 5 minutes a day of training, okay? It's going to help both Ruby and Bailey out a lot. Good, stay, Ruby. Good, stay. Good girl. So this is very difficult for her because she loves the squeakers. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. So remember, always with our edible treats, we want to give love and affection. Who's a good girl, Rubes? Who's a good girl? Yeah. All right, so we're going to do a few more minutes. Sit. Stay. Sit. Sit. Stay. Ruby. Come here. Sit. Sit. Good, stay, Ruby. Good girl. All right. So that's a little bit of the stay with distractions, adding squeaker toys. Now, when you guys get home, not only can you do squeaker toys, but you can do balls. And eventually we'll get up to edible treats. But for right now, I just want you guys working on the squeaker toys, making sure that when you guys are working, you've got her favorite toy. You do it at least 5 minutes a day. And remember, you don't want to back up too far away from Ruby or Bailey. You want to make it somewhat close because you're adding those distractions, and that's a big enough part for them. Ruby. Ruby. Oh, girl. So we're just adding the distractions, and we're making it nice and small. Just a few seconds of squeaking, throwing it around, tossing it up in the air, even rolling it on the ground if it's a ball, and then making sure you give them that treat, give them the love and affection. Now, if they get up, immediately do your no noise, kind of telling them, nope, try again, and then putting them right back into their spot and starting over with the command, okay? So good job, Ruby. Good job. You want to try the tennis ball? Yeah, let's try the tennis ball. Come here.
This is what I do. Okay. So on a car load seating.
Ruby.
Come
here.
The ones that provide seats is our car. And it provides that.
Ruby.
For some reason,
Here.
if they don't get the receipt.
Do you need to work on that? Oh, okay, you just want to tell me about it. Come on.
Please forward that.
Ruby. Come here.
Oh, can you see
Come here.
in my arm? Yeah, they got the receipts on Friday. That was on Friday.
Come on, Ruby. Come on.
Hey, on Friday.
She's being disgruntled. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ruby. Come here. You have to put the leash on? Okay. No? All right, come on. Up. Up. Good girl. Come here. Sit. Stay. Now I'm adding the tennis ball in. Stay. Ruby, good, stay. Good girl. All right, so you can even pair it up with something else and do more than one distraction. But remember, keep it really short, really simple, And remember that we always want to give that edible reward as well as the love and affection to let them know that they're doing exactly what we want, okay? So this is Stephanie and Ruby. And first off, I showed you that relaxation technique right here on their chest. Nice little circles, make sure it's nice and slow. And then also we did the stay with distractions, working with the squeaky toys and adding even balls and all that fun stuff. Good girl. All right, so we'll see you next time.